Hey, trail travelers. Today, we are going to hit up Spring Creek. It's in Dumont, Colorado, which is kind of around Idaho Springs, somewhere around there. We're about an hour outside of Denver, so it's not very far. But this is a fairly difficult trail. And the first obstacle that we're going to run up against, this wall, it's been beating people lately. Everyone's having to winch up it. But I'm bound and determined we're going to make it up there today. So let's see how it goes, and let's go hit the trail. Not even a tenth of a mile in, you get to pretty rocky area here. So before you even start going, you really want to air down right as you get off the pavement. Otherwise, it's going to be a really rough ride, because some of these rocks are pretty big. I mean, there's some of them that are sticking up about 8 to 10 inches out of the ground, and you definitely don't want to be all aired up trying to go over these. You could puncture a tire, and it would definitely be a rough ride. So we've got a little bit of climbing here to go on this rough patch, and once we get to the first obstacle, that's one that's really going to be a doozy. Wow, that first little climb there. Now, I've come down Spring Creek before, but this is my first time going up Spring Creek, and I came down it just a week ago, and I don't remember that being as gnarly as it just was climbing up. But often it is easier going down. You can see different lines, you have gravity assist, you know, there's a few advantages to going downhill. But that first climb, boy, that was pretty cool, and not going to be recommended for a lot of people. And it's definitely a hard little section right there that we had to get through, and there was some big climbing, some really off camber, and yeah, I needed every bit of four-wheel drive that I had. And now we come around and there are some big freaking boulders right here. Again, it's kind of weird that I don't remember this just from a week ago coming down, but well, we're gonna get up it. Almost. Okay, we are coming up to the big wall here, and in just a second I'm going to get out and we're going to start trying to pick a line here. It is a pretty steep little obstacle to get over, and it's going to get pretty tippy as we have to hug that tree on the right hand side. But I am bound and determined to make it up today.
Oh, yeah, we're done.
Okay. Well, as you saw, he got a broken axle of some kind here. Not exactly sure whether it's a C-clip or broken shaft or something, but the wheel is not going to stay on. So what they're doing now is they took the bar from the high lift jack and they're going to strap it on. That's going to allow the tire to still roll as it's going out of here, but it's going to hold it in place against the vehicle to keep it from sliding out. It's that, or just completely secure the tire against the vehicle and drag it. So this is probably going to be a better option, but hopefully it'll work.
Driver's side, yeah, let's get that boulder up driver's side. you're good.
I just caught something in the state.
Just easy, yeah. You're rolling in it, so.
Look at that.
Yeah, no, you're good right now. Okay, you're gonna start dropping, you're coming down now. Okay, strain out. 6 inches, 5 inches, you're on the ground. And you're actually rolling. Sort of. Okay, you're dragging, but you're good. All right, well, we got Bruce hooked up and out of here, and we're going to continue on up Spring Creek. Fortunately, I guess that's, if I remember right, that's the worst of the obstacles out from here, and we're just going to make our way and see how this goes.
Oh, we're totally doing it. That's your hat?
It's one of mine. Yeah, she left it out here. Well, it's a good position in case we have to winch anybody out. There we go. Well, we did a little exploring in the mine here, and some of our party is still in there. There's a lot to see and do in there. We stopped at this big hole where there was a pump that looks like probably water-powered pump of some kind that was on what appeared to be a big winch. I'm no expert in mine equipment, so I'm not really sure, but that's what it looked like. It continued on past there, it continued on to the left of there, and we've got a few more people still exploring this little spot. And right here, we're kind of at what is supposed to be the trailhead. There's Silver Creek Trail right there. We've seen a few people hiking. Let me turn around. I know I'll be a little dark here, but you can see the view that we've got today. Beautiful. None of the fire, or the smoke from the fires is affecting us today. So it's gonna be an awesome day on the trail. So we're gonna get everyone back here and get going some more. Well, unfortunately, we made the mistake of following the directions and it got us to a dead end. So we didn't do what I said to do, which was to get the KML file off of All Trails, put it into Gaia, and follow that. Instead, I had put my iPad down, we weren't paying attention, and we just stayed on the road, and we come to kind of a dead end over here. Now, what is cool is there is a mine down here, so if you want, circle around, I'll show you the spot on the map, and do a little exploring. It's a good time to stop for lunch as well. You can see some old rail ties, and these lead into this old structure here, and then behind that is an opening. Now obviously it used to be much bigger back there, but I don't know if it was a natural cave-in or they tried to close it off, but it is open right now, just big enough to crawl through and go in and do some exploring if that's what you're into. I'm not going to recommend it because that'd be unsafe, so it's on you. Now, if I'm guessing right, I would say this is an old water pump, because you got the pulley on the side, two pistons up there, and these pipes. And then if we follow the pipes, they would lead from here over to that tank over there, and then they go down into the ground. Okay. Okay, bring it. Okay, right there. Straighten out. Straighten out. There you go. Right at me. Right at me. Okay. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, you're gonna start climbing. And just keep it hard passenger. More passenger. Okay, straight. Go straight up it right there. Okay. Cut back. Cut back. It's not so bad once you understand the line. You have to cut it. Okay, right there. No, you're gonna have to cut it right there. Straight in, straight in. Well, you're away from the tree. Yeah. Don't push off with your hand. Don't push off with your hand. Right there, right there. Yep. Whoa. Okay. Ew. Stay straight. Stay straight. You're gonna go right up it. Okay. There you go.
Oh, watch out, man.
It's been some slow going. You've seen some of these obstacles have been really tricky. And as I mentioned before, I've only come down Spring Creek. I've never gone up Spring Creek. And I'm here to tell you, coming down is way easier. It has been a pretty difficult trek getting up here. Without lockers, we would have had to winch up a couple times. We have not had to pull out the winches yet. Should I have said that? That's maybe jinxing it.
Knock on wood.
Knock on wood that we haven't pulled out a winch yet, but we've been able to get up everything with just popping the lockers on for a second to get up over something. But this is definitely in the hard category for sure. So not for the faint of heart, not for the inexperienced, not for someone without a built rig. Yeah, if you're not prepared for this one, it could do you in.